Today I am going to tell you the social exchange theory of Thibault and Kelly. The fundamental concepts of the theory of social exchange is cost and rewards. This means that cost and reward comparisons drive human decisions and behavior. All behavior is a series of exchanges. Individual wants to maximize rewards and minimize cost. Basic elements of the theory are: social exchange theory is an economic theory. We form a relationship if it is rewarding, and if it is not rewarding, we withdraw ourselves from that particular relationship. Number two, we attempt to maximize our rewards and minimize the cost. That is, we want to give less input and try to gain maximum output from that relationship. Number three, we commit to the relationship if the outcomes is profitable, and all behavior is a series of exchanges. We are involved in certain type of relationships because we see certain type of profits in that relationship, and every relationship is a matter of give and take. Now here it is very necessary to differentiate between cost and rewards in terms of Thibault and Kelly. So cost are the negative consequences of a decision such as time, money and energy. Costs are the element of relational life that have negative value to a person, such as the effort put into a relationship and a negative of the partner. Cost can be time, money, effort, etc. Here it is important to clarify that cost is not only the financial matter. Cost can be in terms of anything. Cost in terms of our money invested, cost in terms of our efforts done. So cost is not here referred as the financial matter of the individual. Now, rewards. Rewards are the positive result of the social perception. Rewards are the elements of a relationship that have the values. Rewards can be sense of accomplishment, support, and companionship. Thibault and Kelly have based their theory on two conceptualizations. The first conceptualization focuses on the nature of individuals and one that describes the relationships between two people. The assumptions that social exchange theory make about human nature include the following. Number one, humans seek rewards, and number two, avoid punishment. Social exchange theory also proposes that social behavior is a result of an exchange process. It is a result of the process of giving and taking. The process of this exchange is to minimize benefit and maximize benefits and minimize cost. People weigh the potential benefits and risk of social relationship. When they risk outweighs the reward, people will terminate or abandon that relationship. If I see that I am not getting anything positive from any relationship, I withdraw myself from that particular relationship. That is weighing the potential of particular relationship. If I am finding that the potential probable potential of this relationship is not enough, I mean, the reward I am getting from this particular relationship is not much, I withdraw myself from that particular relationship. So, in this process of exchange, a person calculates the worth of a person, and it is calculated by worth is equal to reward minus cost. And if worth is negative, that is, cost is more than the rewards we are getting from that particular relationship, it indicates a negative relationship. The worth of a relationship influences its outcome. That is, whether people will continue with the relationship or terminate it. If our worth is negative, there is much likelihood that the person is going to terminate that relationship because cost is more than the reward he is getting from that relationship. An individual choose those alternatives from which they expect the most benefit, that is lowest cost and maximum rewards. Cost and other rewards being equal, individual choose status and relationship that provide the most autonomy. There are also some stages of social exchange. First is sampling. It is the cost and rewards of associating with others are explored. Number two, bargaining, a process of negotiations in which rewards and costs are agreed. We put terms and condition, ifs and buts, and at this stage of bargaining, all ifs and buts are decided. Third, commitment, exchange of rewards and acceptance of cost stabilize, greater focus on the relationship itself. And finally, institutionalization, that is, norms and expectations are firmly established. This theory also suggests that these calculations of cost and reward occur in every type of relationship, that is, romantic relationship, friendship, professional relationship, and ephemeral relationship, as simple as exchanging words with the customer at the cash register. If the cost of the relationship are higher than the rewards, such as a lot of effort or money put into a relationship and not reciprocated, this could lead the problem. Now, what is this calculation of cost and exchange? This is termed at comparison level by Thibault and Kelly. Comparison level is the standard against which all the relationships are judged. We get a comparison level through using our own experiences in other relationships together with general views of what we might expect to gain from the relationship. And if the benefit of relationship exceeds the comparison level we work out, then we would see forming the relationship as beneficial. Then comes the alternatives. For example, if our comparison, we made a comparison, and in the process of that comparison we see that the worth is negative, we explore for the alternatives, and then we also do the same process. We do the comparison for the alternatives also. This is called the comparison level for alternatives. We weigh up the potential increase in rewards from an alternative partner against any cross cost associated with ending the current relationship. So, this social exchange theory is all about cost and rewards, calculating worth, about calculating the input and output ratio. That's it. The strength of the theory that it permits courses of logical thinking. It is simple to comprehend for it, adopts basic economic concepts, and it assumes behavioral approach in explaining relationship. But the weakness of the theory are it fails to explain unselfishness and human actions, and it ignores personal perceptions of what is considered as reward and what might be considered as punishment. This is very subjective. And most importantly, there is nothing like unconditional positive regard, unconditional love, unconditional relationship. They don't talk anything about this unconditional thing, because there are many relationships in which there are no ifs and buts. A person used to give and give. That person is not do not expect anything from the other partner. So the weakness of this theory is that it fails to explain unselfishness and human actions. So in summary, we can say that social exchange theory is a sociological and psychological theory that studies the social behavior in the interaction of two parties, that implement a cost benefit always analysis to determine risk and benefit.